Saturday morning, headed to some hunting property my buddy and I leased, a new piece. Gonna check it out. I hadn't seen it. He went ahead and he did. He's retired. I haven't had time to see it. He went out here and looked at it and said it was good. I trust him. We've been friends and hunting together for a long time. Been friends for well over 20 years, but I trust him. So looking forward to that. But I got on here today because I just wanted to talk about something that happened this week. As you know, I'm retired from a sheriff's office here locally, and I'm in my second career, I guess. I've been here probably 6 years, 5-6 years, something like that. And I've kind of come to the point where I think I'm getting to where I'm done. I'm not leaving tomorrow, but I'm kind of making a plan. It'll probably be a couple more years unless they decide to get rid of me, which is always a possibility. But probably 4 years. But I'm not enjoying it like I did with the sheriff's office. I was there for 24 years. 24 years. And 20 of it was detective in different units. And man, I love that. I never even took a promotional exam to be sergeant because I liked what I was doing. I got all the materials twice. And I said, why would I want to do that when I love what I do? And maybe another day I'll talk about why I did leave, but how that might have been a mistake. But at this job, I enjoy it, and I've been given a wonderful opportunity, pretty big promotion, something I've never done. So I am enjoying it, but you get to a point where you're kind of just done. I'm over it. And if you've been in law enforcement, or I guess the military, or fire service, anything like that, there's a lot of training and things that you got to keep up with. And as a younger man, like my son, he loves it. He loves going to the gun range. He loves all that. I did, but I'm kind of over it. I hear we got to go do requals. We do that twice a year. And I just go, oh my gosh, here we go. I have no problem going to the gun range on my own and, with my son. But the whole structured stuff we do, I'm done with it. I'm done with the drive. Going to work, I leave really early in the morning, so usually it's not too bad, other than the nutty drivers, but not much traffic. But coming home is a nightmare. And every day, because I'm not rich, but I don't have to work. And every afternoon, by the time I get home, I'm just between work and all the things that happen there, and then that drive, I'm just mentally drained. I'm done. But I get home on the point of this video is I get home Thursday, and I have 2 grandsons. They are 1 and it's embarrassing. I think he's 4, will be 4 this year, this summer. But love them to death. Oh my gosh, they're awesome. And my wife keeps them 2 days a week to help out my son, my daughter and son-in-law. And I get home. So when you get home and they're there, it's fun. We can take them out and do things. But we got this pool over the winter, and we've swam in it a little bit. But it's been you get a few warm days here in North Florida, and then it would cool off. But it was pretty good this week. It was in the 80s. My wife texted me, "Hey, you ought to turn the heater on. It's warm out." So I did. And by the time I got home, it was warm enough to swim. And but I didn't realize, I'd forgot, done it early in the morning. I was kind of thinking over this weekend, like today, Saturday. I get home and I walk in and my grandsons start hollering, Papa, Papa, we going in the pool? They're in their bathing suits. She had just finished putting them on. And immediately all that heaviness that you get from work and the drive home and traffic and aggravation and world events, it just went away. It just melted off of me. I usually sit in my recliner when I get home and pour me a drink and just try to shut it off. But this day I didn't have time because they were dragging me out the door. So I went and changed and jumped in the pool with them. Still a little cool for my wife, so she didn't get in. But I just spent until the parents came over. They came for dinner that night, daughter and son-in-law. But it was probably an hour. And just played with them in the pool, and I didn't think about none of that. None of that stuff. It just changed my whole perspective. Of course, that works till you go back to work the next day, which is why I'm formulating an exit strategy. But I didn't. When my kids were little, I worked a lot. I'll put it this way, when I left, I had over a year's worth of comp time and leave, over a year. I didn't take off as much as I should, which probably led to me leaving when I did, but I didn't do as much with the kids as I should have, raising them. I'll put it this way, I've got 3 kids, and I have changed 2 diapers in my life. I've got a good wife. She had no problem doing that. Now she'll tell me, because I've got a little different perspective, that she wished I would have done more as far as that goes, but at the time there was no complaints. I never really got up with them at night. That was from when they were born. She took care of everything. She'll tell me now that, one, I was working and she wasn't. And, I know kids are work, but because she has worked, she knows that what goes along with that. And then the field I was in was she says, I wanted you to be sharp. I didn't want you tired going to work as a police officer and not being on top of your game. Which I didn't think of it that way, but I'll be honest with you, it's just the way I was raised. My dad didn't really do any child care or nothing like that. My mom didn't work. It's just the way I was raised, but she looked at it like she was doing her part and I was doing my part. Looking back, I wish I'd have done a little more. I'll talk later about raising them and some things we did that were very good, but so I'm trying to fix that with these grandkids. Now, it's different. They don't live with you, and they go home. They'll stay overnight now and then, but it's different when they're with you 24/7. And there's no rules. As my one daughter asked my daughter that has the kids, goes, what do you think about mom and dad letting them do whatever they want when they're over there and giving them snacks and all that? And she just said, I know there's no rules at Nana and Papa's house. so we have fun with them. And I'm trying to make up for lost time. So I guess most of the people watching this are probably my age, the few viewers I have at this point. But if you have kids and enjoy them, don't miss out on that time. I look back and the one thing I think I have regrets about in my life is not taking more time to enjoy them when I had the chance, because now they're all adults and they're working and they're doing their thing. And if you have adult kids, you know how it is. You talk to them, and we get together a lot, but it's not the same. And I also feel like I should have done more to help my wife hard feelings between us, but if I could do it over again, I would. So just, and really, whether it's kids or whatever it is in your life, people, whoever, take the time to spend time with them and enjoy them while you can, because that, when you're in it, you think it's going to be forever, but it's not. Everything's going to pass. Everything's going to change. And honestly, you never know what life holds for you. So just, they really changed my perspective that day, and got me thinking about a lot of things. And I love them to death. I hear about these people doing these evil things to kids, and I don't get it. I'm not a, I don't go around like Billy Badass. I mean, I've had to do some things in my life, but if I got a hold of some of them people that mess with these kids, it would not be good. It would not be good. But you need to enjoy these things while you can. Getting to where I'm rambling. I'm almost to the property, believe it or not. Most of my life I hunted at a minimum of an hour away from my house, and up to about 3 hours at one point. And it's going to be nice having this property right here. But anyway, that's all I got for this morning. Hope y'all have a good weekend, and if you have any comments or thoughts or about kids, memories, whatever, I'd love to hear them. I love to hear them. But you guys have a good day, and enjoy.